Alright, hello. I wanted to show you this little spot I was talking about in the last video. It's it's kind of, this is when Marty gets back to 1955 for the first time, okay, and we went through all this stuff, yeah, that ties back in with Charlie Kirk. The number plate with this particular car tying back into the later scene, referencing the assassination attempt on Charlie Kirk, and then the Texaco garage, re-referencing back to the later 1985 Texaco garage with all the references to Charlie Kirk in that particular thing. Marty's going to look at this. We have Marty, actually, a decode that I did was this 83091 reference that's here with Rebirth. I believe, that September the 1st is kind of the hidden Rebirth date, okay, and on the clock tower the time happens to be 8:30, August the 30th, going into the 1st of September, and we're going to also, there's the August the 30th, going into the 1st of September here, Marty comes back down the V, just as he's being reborn, with the footpath here, he's gone backwards one way, and he's coming back out the other way here. This is this is him being reborn. This is the womb here. That's the representation there. And anyway, get to the point, Dan. I wanted to show you this point here. I've shown you before how this 9 also ties into Donald Trump's ear wound. The shape of the ear here with the squirrely gig, Western Auto number 9. And what I wanted to do is show you, look, at the point at which he stops here, and as I think about what's going on, we're going to see them set this up. Let's see, right here. So he's looking at this, and so what I'm saying is, if you see my previous decodes, this ties into Donald Trump's ear wound. This is, again, an ear-shaped thing, and it's got the arrow on it. And what this ties in with Charlie Kirk is this bloody turning point. This tying in, you just got to write this stuff. This tying in with this in Back to the Future, and look where this thing's pointing towards Marty's neck. Marty is going to become a martyr. Thank you, whoever put that. I can't remember who put that in the comments. Marty the martyr, okay? Charlie Kirk is the martyr now, okay? So this is the direction of the projectile, if you like, hitting him in the neck. This is connected back to Donald Trump's ear wound. It's connected back to 9/11. It's connected back to everything. And then here, this is what I've said about this before in the past. Obviously, it connects back with May Day, but this also connects back with the number 10. Okay, I've said before, this looks a bit like an upside down Space Needle. If you ever watch Jurassic Lives, he's always going on about the Space Needle. And this looks like an upside down version of that. And what that is down at the bottom here is a 0. And, well, if it was the other way up, it'd be a 0 at the top with a pole. Yeah, it's the number 10, except this is up the other way. So this is a kind of a number 10. If you look at the barber pole as well, it's got the, the 0 and the number 1, so to speak, here as well. We've talked about this being a representation of 5-1 or 5-10 before, okay? Anyway, just wanted to point that out. We've got the turning point again, Marty getting shot in the neck, Charlie Kirk getting shot in the neck, okay, and then this 10 over here, if you like. Okay, thanks for watching. Hopefully that clarified what I was talking about in that last video. Alright, cheers, bye.